Alright, welcome back everyone to another boss guide. In this one we're covering the Flexile Sentry. And let me try and use something other than the Craftsman's Hammer, which I use in every one of these videos it seems. One important thing about this fight is that the water level will rise. You ideally want to kill him in around 2 minutes time. What I'm doing using this big sword is not the best because it's not upgraded. Technically I should be using this or this, something a little bit faster. But we'll try it with this anyways. I don't really need a shield then at that point. Give myself a little bit lighter. What you want to do with this boss, he is essentially going to come towards you. And so you want to stay away. And when he jumps on you or finishes his triple combo, that's when you can attack. Another thing, you ideally want to keep his mace side towards you rather than his sword side. So if you're fighting his sword side, when he finishes his combo, try to sort of land behind him so that he turns to his mace side, if that makes sense. Okay? The only difficult thing about this boss is that the water level rises. Otherwise, you could technically dance around him. And if the water level wasn't to rise, which at some points in the game, you'll fight him without the water issue, you can use a shield against him. Use the shield against the sword side because he doesn't do a lot of stamina damage. And just stay away from the mace side because he does do a lot of stamina damage, but he's a little bit slower. So let's try this. I think he always starts off with a jumping attack. I'm gonna roll into him. Yeah, this sword does not do the damage compared to my other weapon. So I'm gonna try and keep him here. You can usually just dodge the first and walk away from the other ones. I think he hit me with his legs there. Hitboxes can be a little bit weird sometimes. So one. If I had a quicker weapon, I could have retaliated there. One, it's gonna be two. I'm gonna run into him. Actually, this is not a good running attack weapon, so I'm not gonna do the running attack, but yeah. Sometimes you can follow that up with a third one. I want him to follow that one, but he didn't. See how I try to keep him always, like, I dodge backwards so that he doesn't switch. I don't want him to switch to the sword side. Like ever. So that's why I don't roll around him like I've been doing with some other bosses in this run. Look at that precision distancing. Okay, let's see, let me just show you. Now this guy is a lot more difficult to dodge. That's a grab attack. I don't know why you started with that, buddy. Yeah, as you can tell, he does some sick spinneroos. Yeah, why did I do this? And shield against him is a lot better. Bam bam. Roll into him. I don't have enough stamina to retaliate. You can see the water level getting crazy. Oh, okay. He was about to do the third attack there. So that's essentially what you want to do. You want to keep to the mace side and roll backwards. When he finishes his combo, he can either do a 2-hit combo or a 3-hit combo. That's when you want to roll into him or run into him. And then you do your combo. But that's about as long as you want to stay in this fight. You can see the water is getting pretty high. So if you take a lot longer than this, again, I wasn't using the optimal weapon. If this had been upgraded to +4 approximately, it would have been better. But so use the appropriate weapon. Otherwise, this thing can turn pretty difficult pretty quickly. Yeah, thanks for watching this one. See you in the next one.